Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Rusty. So, yeah, today we are actually going to do our first... We're going to start our basically new character playthrough. So, when you first load up Eve for the first time, you've created your first account, you've logged in, you'll be presented with kind of a screen like this, or actually maybe not, you just take it through to your first character creation screen. Anyway, as you can see, I already have one character here, so this is another one of my newest alts, which we'll take a look at her at some other point. But today we're actually going to look at basically what you can do or what to expect within the first couple of hours of your EveOnline career. So you'll go straight through to add a character or create a character. So you're presented with these four factions basically. So you've got Minmatar, Glente, Caldari, and Amar. Truth be told, it doesn't really matter which faction you pick. You can fly all the ships from each one, and you can enter all of their space and do missions in all of the systems. As you do progress through storylines, it will affect your ratings with these factions, but you can always improve them. So I always like the Caldari ships, so I'm always pretty much Caldari. So you can select one. I mean, you can also then just change it up here as well if you want. So it just gives you an idea of what the ships look like. So this is Caldari. You got some. These are the Minmatar ships. You've got your Galente ships, and then obviously you've got your Amar ships. Now, basically, what you need to do is just pick which one you like the look of, really. So if you like the look of Amar and all the nice gold bling, then pick Amar. If you like a bit more green, then you can go for Galente. But like I said, I prefer Dari. So that's who I will be. So you select them. Once again, you are now taken into another selection screen where you can actually pick kind of like your race within your faction, basically. Now, again, this doesn't have any bearing on the game. It's just your preferences on which kind of appearance you'd like, really. So, seeing as I've got a female on the other one, I will go for a male character on this one. And we can go through the customization screen. So, for a space MMO, it's actually got quite an in-depth character creation screen. So there's lots of presets and stuff you can choose from. You can randomize stuff, I believe. Yep, up here, so you can randomize your appearance. So, however you want to create your character, you can create your character. I'm actually going to... I don't like his head, so I'm actually going to go back and pick a different one. So we're going to go with this guy here instead. He says. Let's try again. Right, okay, I do not know what happened there. Anyway. Okay, he looks a bit better. So, I'm going to make him just a tad bit more muscular. Anyway, so yeah, create character how you like. You can use the random or whatever you like to do. So I'm just going to go through and create this guy, and then once I've created it, I'll jump back and we'll carry on. Right, and we're done. He kind of follows a similar kind of theme to what my other character does, so that's why the earrings and the tattoo is in there. Bit of a scar to make him look a little bit more devilishly handsome, and yeah, that will do. So once you've got your character created and you're happy with him, go on to your next page. This will be choose your education path. So you've got more of like a military combat, you've got exploration and sciences and stuff like that, and then you've got your inventory kind of thing. Again, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. So just pick whichever kind of thing. I generally kind of pick these on what I want the character to kind of do. So seeing as my other one is kind of more of an explorer, I'm going to make him more of a combat. And then we're just going to pick a name. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do that. And then once you're happy, enter the game. Now, I would always recommend, if it's your first time playing it or you've not played it for a long time and you're coming back after a bit of a break, to always do the tutorial. It's just a nice way of introducing you back into the game and the controls, and yeah, you can't really go wrong. So do a tutorial, and what I'll do is there will be a cutscene that plays, which I don't want to actually show you guys. You'll experience it if you go through a tutorial yourself. But what I'll do is I will meet you once the cutscene is done. So I'll catch you in a bit again. Whoa! Was not expecting that. We got attacked while we were being put in our ship.
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship.
Right, so yeah, this is just after the cutscene.
I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
We've got a nice chatty assistant here. She will help you and guide you through the basics of the commands and stuff like that. So yeah, we are going to basically go through and do the tutorial, which will then eventually lead us to the agent missions, which again we are going to want to do, and we will cover them as we progress through this kind of first few hours of EVE gameplay. But can we just say, look at that for a backdrop. Right, anyway, so yeah, we're going to click
this
next.
This baptism by fire is certainly not what Air had planned for your first day in a pod.
Yeah.
Rest assured, I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship.
So you can read this letter talk, or you can just continue through.
Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry.
Yeah.
We must scan the debris for a space-worthy vessel.
Scanning. Oh, look, there's one. That's what we were gonna get. Let's have a look. Where is one?
Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings.
Okay, got to zoom in.
Ah, there is a ship still capable of flight. An Astero, no less. A fine ship indeed.
Yeah, not bad ship. Got to click it.
I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to...
Yeah, so you get nice highlights on what you're supposed to do. You'll be using a lot of this command interface up here to begin with, but we'll go through some of the other easier ways of navigating through EVE. So we need to board our ship. Look at that damage.
Our shields took significant damage in the attack.
Yeah, you can see the ship shields down here.
The armor is also in need of repair.
Armor is the next one in, and the one after that is hull.
I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, we're screwed.
Nah, we're fine.
Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste. and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing.
Okie
Your
dokie.
overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
Yeah, so see how you're getting a nice highlighted prompt on what you're supposed to do. Just
Captain, your
follow
vessel
the
looks
tutorial
like it's seen
through.
better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Yay! Gonna get a repair.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
No.
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information.
Shocking.
I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology.
There's a
whatever the
shield
cost.
and there's our armor healed up.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command,
All ships enter warp formation.
Look at our tiny little gun.
warp drive active.
Yeah, this will auto warp you for the first time, so don't worry if it seems like it's taking a long time.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection. But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Does it? Does it really?
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet. The cosmic storm likes to play with our sensors, so it could be nothing. But after that attack, I'm not taking any chances.
So yeah, we're just gonna use their command, so you just select it and then approach. All pretty simple at this point, just listen to the story and follow the commands.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal.
Well, I didn't do that.
Captain, hostiles inbound.
Oh no!
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
Cool, so we're now going to click him and we're going to orbit.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Ready for some revenge.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed.
Cool.
Activate the afterburner module highlighted on your display. We're now within range. Lock your target.
So, to lock your target, you can do exactly what they're telling you to use here, or you can actually hold Control and left-click that target.
Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
Yeah, so any target you lock, friendly, foe, container, or anything you lock basically comes up here. We now need to shoot
Fire at will, Captain.
with
Make
our
sure to use
civilian
both of your
lasers.
guns.
There we go, that's F1 and F2. If you need to know, if you hover
That's
over
it,
it, it tells
Captain.
you in the top
Let
right
him
corner
have it.
there.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. That cruiser is traveling fast. At its current speed, it will reach the civilian transports before we do. Use your
So to orbit, you can click orbit there, or you can actually right-click it. It won't let you right-click. That's brilliant. Cool. So you're going to have to orbit the Ark that way until we get a bit further in the tutorial.
To ensure success, we must lock our target.
So again, I'm holding control and left-clicking to do that.
Now's your chance. Activate the webifier.
Activating web.
They're trapped in our web, Captain. Eliminate them.
And F1, F2. Okay, so it doesn't let you do that then. So it looks like some of the key bindings they don't let you use until later on. To look at their ship and look at yours, which
Good
is
job,
alt.
Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. What's your 6, Captain?
Captain, we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only one thing. Us.
It
There
must
is no
be
other
done.
way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final. Yours will be a learning experience.
I love that. Cheers. Thank you. And we are going to lock on. Again, using control. We are then going to orbit. Same
Once
again.
we deploy the ECM, the battleship will begin firing upon us. Remember, you will have a fresh clone waiting for you once your current body is violently destroyed. Engage the ECM now.
Go.
That's it. The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
I'm going to shoot him as well.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow.
Yeah, so there goes our
According to my
shield.
calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Half our armor, nearly all our armor is gone.
Damn it! These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
Here goes hull. Our last final bit, our structure.
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will not be your last. You are a capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side.
And that's it. Thank you for playing. You've completed Eve.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
You're like, where is my little ship? It's right here. There you go. There's your little capsule.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. Since your ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
Joy. It's not going to be as good as our
I will enable
last
your
one.
station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air. try not to blow this one up so quickly. But if you do, you can acquire a new Corvette at any station.
Yeah, so basically, if you do end up getting destroyed, you lose your ship for whatever reason, you've been killed in PvP or a rat has killed you, and you don't get podded, so this is your pod, if you can also destroy your pod, but if you don't get podded, just head back to a normal station and then just board my Corvette. And you will always get one of these, no matter where you are.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on who attacked the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. Considering your recent experience, you're the perfect pilot for the job. I've sent you a module that will help you on the next leg of your journey.
Captain, you can access objects currently stored at the station at which you are docked from your item hangar.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this video here. That is the start of the tutorial. It gets you a little bit of combat experience, a little bit of piloting, but you are actually locked into some more of the advanced piloting features. So we've gone through hold and control to lock onto targets. So you can either progress through the story and catch me in a later video. Basically, the next video I'm going to be doing will be following on from the story, because this is going to be our playthrough character. So we're going to go from tutorial to mission agents to doing the Sister of Eve mission arc, which is, they're all great. I recommend everyone do them. It gives you a good amount of ISK to start with, so the in-game money, and gets you used to just doing some of the basic things within Eve. But I'm going to end this video here for now. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments. Hit the like button. Obviously it'd be great if you could subscribe, because brand new channel and all this stuff does mean the world and does really help. But yeah, if you like the video, let me know. If you don't, again, let me know. And yeah, this will continue on into the next video, so I hope to see you over there. Until then, guys, stay safe and fly safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.